A very good evening and a warm welcome to the State of Business. I'm Nishani Pikira. Let's take a look at the headlines first. State Minister says Parliament will debate COPE report on bond controversy. And $35 million worth tea promotion campaign to kick off next year. State Minister of Finance Lakshmanyappa Abeyewardena emphasised parliamentary sessions will not be postponed until the debate on COPE report related to bond scam were over. He expressed these views addressing the media in Colombo today.
මහා බැංකු වංචාව පිළිබඳ කෝප් වාර්තාව පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ සාකච්ඡා කරලා ඒක නීතිපතිවරයාට යවනතුරු මේ කිසිම දෙයකට වෙනස් කරන්න බෑ. ඒ නිසා ජනාධිපතිතුමා අත්සන් කරන්න ඕන පාර්ලිමේන්තු සැසිවාරයේ කල් දාන්න ඕන. ඒතර ජනාධිපතිතුමා අත්සන් නොකර පාර්ලිමේන්තු සැසිවාරයේ කල් දාන්න බෑ. එහෙම කිසිම අදහසක් නෑ. එහෙම ඉඩ දෙන්නෙත් නෑ. අපි වාර්තාවක් ජනාධිපතිතුමාට දීලා තිනවා. ඒකේ පිටිපස්සේ අපි ඉන්නවා. මහා බැංකු වංචාව පිළිබඳ මේක මංකොල්ලයක්. මේ මංකොල්ලේ පිළිබඳ අපි පැහැදිලි වාර්තාවක් දීලා තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා ඒ ස්ථාවරයෙන් වෙනස් වෙන්න අපි ලෑස්ති නෑ.
Finance Minister Ravi Karnanayake says the revenue of Sri Lanka Customs is targeted to exceed the 1 trillion rupee mark in 2017. The minister also said scanners will be fixed at the country's ports to curb illegal imports.
2012 රේගුව ආදමක් වශයෙන් ලබාගත්තේ කෝටි 47800යි. 2013 කෝටි 50400යි. 2014 කෝටි 51600යි. 2015 139ක් වර්ධන වේගයක් තිබ්බා 2017ට වැඩිය කෝටි 71800යි. 2016 කෝටි 88600යි. ගිය අවුරුද්දට වැඩිය 123ක්. 2017 අපි මේක බිලියන් 1000ක් නැත්නම් කෝටි ලක්ෂයක් දක්වා වැඩි කිරීමට අපි කටයුතු කරගෙන යනවා.
The minister expressed these views speaking at an event at the Sri Lanka Customs where 124 new officers were recruited to the service. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe was the chief guest at the occasion.
ජාතික ණය ගෙවන්න බැරි නම් ඒ රට ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම කඩා වැටෙනවා. ආර්ථිකය කඩා වැටෙනවා. අපි මේ තත්ත්වයට ආවේ. මේ රටේ කාලයක් තිස්සේ දශකයක් තිස්සේ වියදම් වැඩි වුණා, ආදායම අඩු වුණා, ජාතික ණය වැඩි වුණා. බදු හය කිරීම හරියට කරේ නැහැ, තක්සේරු හරියට කරේ නැහැ. ලංකාවේ හැම එක්කෙනාටම වාගේ බදු විරාමයක් දුන්නා. සමහර සමාගම් අවුරුදු 30ක බදු විරාමයකින් සතයක්වත් තාම ගෙවලා නැහැ.
In more news tonight, the Minister of Plantation Industries, Navin Dissanayake, says that many areas of the tea sector need to be developed, and this should be done with the help of the Tea Board, the Ministry, and with the cooperation of industry stakeholders. He also noted that the tea industry would remain resilient as it has proved over the past 150 years, and Ceylon tea would remain a symbol of purity and quality in the world of tea. He made these comments at a media briefing to announce the steps being planned to celebrate the 150th anniversary of the tea industry in 2017. The tea industry is considered as one of the highest foreign exchange earners in Sri Lanka, contributing over $1.5 billion. It also supports approximately 20% of the country's population through direct and indirect employment.
Funding is available for factory upgrading for the industry. As you know, there's a IFAD project, about $65 million project for the smallholder sector. We are also trying to work with the World Bank for the RPC sectors. So I think if we have a very good vision and we can go on that with some inputs from the regulator, the Tea Board and the Ministry, and also with the cooperation of the industry stakeholders.
The minister also said that SLTB will launch a global tea promotional campaign next year. It will cost $35 million.
Yeah, we are just on the verge of awarding our international marketing campaign, and I'm very confident that we can do that in the next 2 to 3 months. It was held up because of certain red tape and bureaucracy. But just like I was in tourism, I was able to get that marketing campaign. I was on the verge of doing it just before I left. But I'm very confident that I can, with the help of the Tea Board, I can do that.
Time for us to slip in for a short break. To stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching The State of Business. Expenditure headings of the Ministry of Buddha Sasana, Ministry of Postal Services and Muslim Religious Affairs, Ministry of Tourism Development and Christian Religious Affairs were debated in Parliament today. Here are some of the views expressed by the parliamentarians.
There is even several lands has been occupied by the military in the very north area of Kangesandure. There is a lot of churches already they demolished by them.
Yes.
That is 51 cases have been filed in the Supreme Court, not yet get any response.
No determination.
Or that by the ministry. But I think you are the responsible minister for Christian region, and can you intervene that and settle that matter?
I accept the request made by the honourable member. The fact is, it is before Supreme Court. We may not be able to interfere very much. But however, we will try to expedite and get a ruling in order to restore.
යුද්ධය පැවතිච්ච කාලෙදී හමුදාව ඉඩම් අත්පත් කර ගැනීම නිසා පල්ලි විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් විනාශ වුණා කිව්වා. කෝවිල් විශාල ප්‍රමාණයක් විනාශ වුණා කිව්වා. ඒ වගේම තමයි බෞද්ධ විහාර විහාරස්ථාන විනාශ වුණා. ඒව ආරක්ෂා කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒකෙදී අපව විරෝධයෙන් වෙන්න බෑ. මොකද උතුරේ වේවා, දකුණේ වේවා, නැගෙනහිර වේවා, බස්නාහිර වේවා ඕනෑම කෙනෙකුට ඕනෑම පුරවැසියෙකුට ආගමික කටයුත්තක් සඳහා පල්ලියක් හදන්න, පන්සලක් හදන්න, කෝවිලක් හදන්න, ඉස්ලාම් පල්ලියක් හදන්න ඒ නිදහස තියෙන්න ඕනේ. ඒක උතුරේදී එක නීතියකුයි දකුණේදී තව නීතියකුයි වෙන්න බෑ.
Let's take a look at how the market performed today after this break. Welcome back to the show. Turnover at the Colombo Stock Exchange exceeded the 12 billion rupee mark today, backed by a share transaction involving commercial credit. A Singapore-based company group, Lease Holdings, acquired 29.99% stake in commercial credit for 111 rupees per share. In the backdrop of this trade, the SPI gained 10.52 points to end the day at 6,338, while the S&P SL20 index gained 22.07 points to close the session at 3,556. Turnover for the day was 12 billion rupees and 160.7 million shares were traded. Up next are the day's forex rates. And that wraps up the show for tonight. Do join us again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you for watching. Good night.